Hello, my friends. This is Dr. Marini, and I'm going to give you a little introduction about the eight extraordinary vessels. So, if you want to treat a patient in a superficial level for an acute condition, you can work with the primary channels, the 12 primary channels. But if you want to treat a patient in his constitutional or genetic level, creating a deep change in his body, you should work with the eight extraordinary vessels. TCN has been known for its ability to help people in his spiritual path to fulfill their destiny. So how can we do that? How do we actually treat a person as a whole? How do we treat someone who suffered from lack of bone from his mother when he was a baby? How can we treat a patient who is stuck in the past? A patient who feels guilty or lives frightening, and this is a feeling that runs in the family. A feeling that runs in a family like anxiety, like a depression. How can we treat that? How can we treat a patient that does not feel connected with his inner self or have lost his purpose in life? A patient that is not able to give or receive love. A patient that constantly gets injuries and is always in pain because unconsciously is afraid to engage in social activity. How can we treat a patient who suffers from asthma due to overprotected mother? Or a patient with chronic fatigue because his spirit has lost its path to evolve? All these conditions and more can be treated with the eight extraordinary vessels. I'm going to mention this again. This is just a little introduction about the eight extraordinary vessels. So let's talk about the first ancestry. In the first ancestry, we find Shong Mai. At the beginning of life, our spirit or Yuan Shen enters the body through the 20 and has to anchor in the yin aspect, Ren 1. This is the action of the yin. Yin represents the self. The self is your core nature. This includes your genetic and ancestral lineage. Yin unfolds in Chon, and this vessel from Ren 1 gives birth to Ren and Du, and then keep unfolding to actually give birth to all the rest of the channels, including the rest of the external vessels and also the organs. So actually, Chong is the origin of the physical life too. Chong starts in the lower dantian and ascends to the chest and then the heart. So if we pay attention, this is the path. This path is the reflection to our quest, our purpose in life. So the action to reunite with our spirit, right? So at the beginning, the spirit descends to the earth, and then Chong shows us the way that the spirit tries to come back to the spiritual world. Okay, so this is a pathway from the yin to the shen. Okay, this is a vessel that we treat to answer questions like who am I, why am I here, what is my purpose, so what is the meaning of life. In the material world, culture or society can place limitation on us and try to shape us. Working with Chong, treating Chong, allow us to shape ourselves. So working with these extraordinary vessels will allow us the unity of our body, mind, and spirit, or our Shen, Qi, and Yin. Ren is a vessel of bonding. It provides the material for the structure of the body, joints, muscles, bone, organ, etc. It's the first connection of Chen with the physical body. In the utero, the skin is touched everywhere. When born, we need to be touched. This is the action of Yin. The nature of the bonding contributes to imprints or image that influence a person throughout a lifetime. The early imprints can be what we seek later in life when we desire nourishment or nurturing. So we look relationship according to the way we bond with our parents, friends, and family. Rain gives us the capacity to love anything, a child, pet, even better to ourselves, self-love. Ren shows us the way to move in life with love. So you cannot love anybody if you don't love yourself. We cannot really love our partner, our life partner, or partner in love. Love is a way to live in a spiritual way. Deficiency of REM will not allow us to have a support to face life. Okay, facing a failure, for example, we will look for a force or a love we don't have. Every time that we fail, we need to find a love inside us in order to keep going. If we don't have it, we're gonna fail and we're gonna suffer for that. So, on the other hand, keep looking for a mother figure to protect us because of lack of bonding, it will develop in addictions. Do is the vessel of individuality. In the utero, the head is down, but after birth must be up. So do allow the baby raise his head to see her mother when breastfeeding and then to see the world. So do allow us to stand up and walk into the world in the path of exploration. Properties of do include activity, exploration, independence, natural expansion from the bonding and dependency that are characteristic during early life. Do give the child the impulse to separate from the maternal protection. So children cautiously begin to extend themselves out into the world. They move away from their mothers and begin to explore the world around them. Do contains an innate intelligence to bring back to the brain and the body its experience, so they can be digested and processed. So this processing allows us to mature, obtain wisdom, and develop the ability to make healthy choices. So do depends on Ren and Ren depends on Do. When Do becomes strong, the time of separation is longer. But when the Do is in excess, these people with excess Do, there will be always in the goal. Never stop, keep going, different activity, another activity, never rest, don't sleep too much, etc. They can be engaged in life danger activities. They will not respect others people's opinion. They will be eager to explore the world. And actually, some of them will leave the house at the age of 15 or 16 or even early. So the AH to an vessel can treat these conditions and even more.